I'm Ritch Robin, Gator Pit of Texas Custom Barbecue Pits. I'm going to walk you through what I call Ritch's Edition. This is a current version of Ritch's Edition from my original pit that I had built a couple of years ago. We had gotten so much interest on my personal pit at my house when people would see me cooking at home that I decided to turn it into a model. Made some upgrades to it, primarily just some artwork and a few cosmetic upgrades. From the original Ritch's Edition that you see in my videos that I cook on my YouTube channel. So this is what I now call the current Ritch's Edition as of the date of today, which is October 16th, 2015. What we have is, you start off with your 2448 smoker on my website at gatorpit.net, and you upgrade it. So what I did in the upgrades from a 2448 smoker on my website is I went with a single door with a counterweight because it's a large door, it's heavy. You need to have a counterweight to be able to open and close it easily with one hand and not even strain at that to open and close it. I added some artwork here, some Texas artwork, painted red, white, and blue. We've got a state of Texas with a circle, and we've got some stars with a circle. I've got a 14-inch front shelf that is 304 brushed stainless. It has Gator etching in the top of it, 1-inch flanges or 1-inch legs or bends, and welded corners. Nice and smooth and clean. And again, this is brushed 304 stainless. This isn't the smooth kind of stainless that most people are used to seeing on barbecue pits. Again, Gator Pit, high quality, brushed stainless. There is a difference. And it's a 304 food industry stainless. We use stainless steel rivets. We switched over from aluminums to stainless steel rivets. Stronger rivets, able to handle the heat a lot better in the concentrated areas and closer to the box. You have 6-inch heavy duty casters with grease zerks on them to grease your axle. The center hub here, there's a zerk there. On the swivels as well, on the other side if I spun the wheel around, but it also has foot brakes on it. Kick that around. You also have foot brakes. And for those y'all saying the wheel's not touching the ground, you're right, it's not, because my driveway's not level. Signature badge. This is my signature that I choose to put on certain Gator pits, unique pits, not our standard models, not even some of the standard models that are not even the standard models that have some of the standard upgrades. I choose to put these signature badges on certain pits that catch my attention, that appeal to me, that I think set them apart from your standard Gator pits. This is one. We've got the birdhouse smokestack. We got our Gator logos with gatorpit.net etched into it. We've got a probe hole for your wired thermometers, or if you want to hook a Guru device to it. We've got Gator Pit's logo on the Firebox, and you notice this Firebox looks like a square Firebox. In reality, it is a round 1/4-inch thick Firebox with what I call a box top. I like a round Firebox if you've seen in most of my videos, but I also wanted somewhat of a partially insulated Firebox. And yes, I know I could have anything I wanted and my guys build anything I want, but I chose this design, this style for my personal reasons, and that is heat rises. If you're losing any heat out of your Firebox, it's the radiant heat coming off the top. I double walled that in 1/4-inch. 1/4-inch pipe, 1/4-inch box top. It also gives me a flat surface. I can preheat logs on there. I can set a full pan of cooked meat up there, put some broth in it, keep it warm. I can use it to bring a full pan of water, a pot of water, warm, almost to a boil. It's extremely hot up here. I'll walk the camera around, I'll show you the size in the back. But on the Firebox, you have a sliding Texas air intake vent with a stainless steel cool touch handle, a removable 1/4-inch thick fire grate framed out in angles. You have a side access door here, fully flanged with a 1/4-inch thick charcoal grate that's reinforced with 1/4-inch by 1-inch flat bar to prevent sagging, and I'll add longevity to it. Stainless steel handle. The front shelf actually drops down. These two arms You lift the table up, the arms drop, the table folds down flat, straight down. Opens up a walkway and a patio area or back door. Getting into the interior of the cooker. Easily opens. You've got 1-inch angle framed sliding meat racks, upper and lower, and they slide that easy. And you notice you have minimum drop on them. It is a perfectly fitted sliding meat rack to where you don't have them doing this on you when you pull your meat out and losing your meat or the tray falling out. We have a very tight tolerance on our meat racks, but not such that under heat it's going to expand and stress and bind, okay? Again, it goes back to the custom quality of Gator Pits. This pit has tuning plates in the bottom. For those of y'all that don't know what tuning plates are, it is a way to evenly distribute the heat throughout an offset smoker. Offset smokers typically have a hot spot. Heat comes in, hot spot here, cooler here, goes out the stack. With my design of tuning plates, which is unique from anybody else's out there that I'm aware of, is that we make them out of 1/4-inch thick steel. To me, anything thinner than a 1/4 inch, you're negating the purpose of the tuning plates, and that is to spread the heat more evenly through the cooker. Thin-walled steel will not do that if you're using thin wall for a tuning plate. Also, I have a completely welded baffle in here, or deflector plate. Completely welded, meaning that where it touches all 3 sides, wall, front, back wall, it's completely welded. It's not stitch weld where you have 1/4-inch gaps in there where heat can leak and seep through there. If you don't do it that way, the way Gator Pit does it, again, you're negating the purpose of the tuning plates, and that is to cut the hot spot down and spread the heat more evenly down to the opposite end of the firebox. It's all about design when it comes to Gator Pit. Extremely fuel efficient. Why? Because we do those little extra touches on our quality cookers that makes them more fuel efficient, makes them look very nice. They're appealing to the eye. So not only they're beautiful, but they're functional, they're efficient. That's Gator Pit. That's what you want, that's what you pay for. That is what you're gonna get from me and my company, Gator Pit. Fully flanged doors on the outside, on the inside, fully welded, counterweighted, tight, no gaps. You probably saw a video where I put a piece of paper between my doors, pulled it out, it ripped the paper tore coming out. That's how tight our doors are. You can't fit them any tighter than what Gator Pit does. It is a trick to doing it. It is a trade secret that we have. People call me all the time wanting to know how do we make our Gator Pits seal so tightly that they don't leak smoke. It is my design. It is years and years and years of fabrication and building barbecue pits that I have taught my welders to do as well. It's an art to it. I'm not giving that out to anybody that calls me, so don't call me. 3 Gator gauges. Why? I just think it's just cool. Not only that, but it really shows you when I fire this pit up at my house, which is why I put the 3 gauges in there, was to show you how well my tuning plate design works on a big 2-foot by 4-foot long cooker. It runs even all the way across, plus or minus 2 or 3 degrees, left to right. Doesn't get better than that. The back side has an ash rake and a fire poker. Stainless steel cool touch handles and a hanger back here. Here they are. Ash rake, fire poker, and a rear hanger. There's a removable tank holder back here with a 6-inch swivel wheel on it. If your tank is hooked up, you don't have to take the tank off, remove the tank holder in order to roll this cooker around. It all rolls as one unit. We have Gator Pit badging at the bottom of the log rack, which is framed out in 2x2 angles. Again, heavy duty angles for our base, our legs. You have door stops in the back here for the counterweight. I'll show you that here when I walk the camera around. I do that because I don't want the whole 2-foot counterweight, 20 inches or whatever the length of that thing is, putting a line in the paint on the back wall of the cooker. So it actually only has contact in 2 little spots on the back. Those are what I call the stops for the counterweight or for the door. I'll show you that here in a minute. There's some artwork back here as well. So what you have overall is a 24-48 smoker, upgraded, single door counterweighted, Texas art, added temperature gauges, larger casters, brakes on the casters, Gator badging, signature badge from Ritch, me, the box top, round firebox, double quarter walled, charcoal grill ability in here in case you ever did want to charcoal in here. I don't charcoal grill in mine at my house. I have a separate charcoal grill Gator Pit for that. I only smoke in mine. We put this in here because we do have an access door for those folks to easily clean it out, which is, mine does have the side door. But we put a charcoal grate in there in case somebody does want to grill in this thing. You have that ability. Counterweighted, birdhouse stack, stainless steel cool touch handles on everything. And I apologize for the tractors running up and down the road. Let me walk you around this. Get you up close where you can see the doors and that beautiful stainless. Notice there's no cracks or gaps in that door seam. It is nice and tight, even down at the very bottom, which is what a lot of builders have a hard time tightening up, and that's that area right there. It's usually a 1/4 inch gap, leaks like crazy. If you see what looks like a gap, it's only a shadow. There is no gap. Box top firebox, my Texas slide vent, so you can see there. Stainless steel cool touch handle. There is gas assist. There's some more Texas artwork. There's a protective plate over the gas line, which is a 1/2 inch pipe gas line, a brass ball valve, and a high pressure regulator hose. Removable tank holder with a swivel wheel so that you can roll this pit around without having to remove your tank. And your ash rake and fire poker storage area. Just a beautiful pit. Again, this is based off of my personal pit that I call now Ritch's Edition. This is the current version of that as of today's date. So if you order Ritch's Edition, call me. This is what you're looking at ordering. I have a price breakdown of all the features of this cooker that you can remove or you can add features to it. Just a beautiful pit. I'll come over and open the doors. Let you get a look at that in the inside. Notice the door seams are nice and clean cut. It's all done by hand, y'all. Hard to believe that my guys can cut these doors that smooth and do it by hand. There's your probe hole for your wire thermometers. Upper and lower sliding meat racks, and the internal door flanges and external door flanges. Stainless steel shelf. Little Gator badge in there. Nice brushed stainless. I don't know if any other manufacturer out there is doing brushed stainless. Again, Gator Pit just sets the bar when it comes to quality. All right. Gator Pit, Ritch's Edition, 2448. You can go to my website at gatorpit.net. You can see my 2448 smoker model on the website with a full video and pictures and a full description and options down below. Most of the options that are on this pit are listed on that 2448. We got a new website coming out, and it will list this as a pit model, and it will be called Ritch's Edition 1. I will be coming out with other Ritch's Editions. This is the first one that we've actually done. That's my personal pit that got so much attention. I can't even tell you how many of these that we have sold and that have already been delivered to customers and are on order right now. This is an extremely popular cooker, primarily because they see me cooking on it at home. It's my pit. You know I can have anything I want at my house. This is what I chose. I've had mine now for probably 2.5 years. It is just a smooth running cooker for the house. It's not overly large, and it's not so small that you're going to regret down the road going, I wish I would have got a bigger pit. This cooker will hold 8 briskets with ease. It'll easily hold 5 full pans at one time, full pans at one time. It will hold an enormous amount of butts, ribs, chicken, sausage. Just enjoy it when you get it. I haven't had anybody complaining about this pit. I really don't have anybody complaining about my pits at all, other than the lead time. It's not a whole lot I can do about the lead time. We do have a lead time. Research Gator Pit, research me, Google Gator Pit, Google Ritch Robin, see what folks are saying about my products, see what they're saying about me, see what they say about a customer service. Do your homework, do your research before you go spend thousands of dollars on a pit somewhere else and regret it. You're not going to regret buying a Gator Pit. I don't know if anybody that ever has. If they have, they haven't brought it to my attention, and I have yet to find it on the internet anywhere. As far as I know, we're 5-star satisfaction on the review pages. Check us out. I'm Ritch Robin, founder and owner of Gator Pit of Texas Custom Barbecue Pits here in Houston, Texas. Info at gatorpit.net, 713-896-0144. Check my website out at gatorpit.net. Check out our barbecue school at gatorpitbarbecueschool.com. Check out our Riley's Rub, spices and seasonings, CRC Barbecue. We stock it. We have it available any given day. You can order direct through CRC Barbecue. It is the only rub that I endorse. It's the only rub I have ever endorsed. I think it's great stuff. I wouldn't put my name on it if it wasn't. But again, Ritch's Edition, Gator Pit, see ya.